The ANPU AFC launched its 2020 election campaign manifesto, and according to President David Granger, the manifesto is a contract with the people of Guyana.
And what you see before you, what you'll take away from this meeting, is a copy of a document which is very ambitious. It is not a campaign manifesto. It is, as Cameron says, a contract, an agreement with the people of Guyana for the next 5 years and beyond, what I call the decade of development. And it is important that we don't look for specific things, what will happen in Lema, what will happen in Karasabay, what will happen in Araiba. What we will lay out, or what we have laid out, is a general strategy for the development of this country over the next 5 years and beyond, to the next, up to 2029, the end of the decade of development. What you see also is an agreement, something that is agreeable to 6 parties which represent the majority of the people of this country.
He said the manifesto is the party's action plan.
It's attainable. There is always a temptation for people to overpromise, because some of them know they can't win anyway, so you might as well promise. But we have been very realistic. We have been in government and we have brought our experience to bear on crafting this manifesto. We will do what we promise to do. We will perform and not merely promise. So we're not trying to bamboozle the electorate. We are capable of delivering everything that we've promised in this document before you. It is attainable and it is a progressive document. Year after year, you'll see how this manifesto unfolds in providing services to the people of this country. And most of all, it is affordable. It is affordable because we know how this manifesto will be financed. We are not talking pie in the sky. We have made plans for revenues. We have made plans for the judicious and prudent use of our revenues to ensure that everything we promise will be funded. It will take a period of time over the next 5 years. Everything will not happen in 2020, but over the period you will see that funds will be provided and the people of this country will be satisfied.
Prime Ministerial candidate and Minister of Public Security, Kemraj Ramjatan, believes that one of the fundamental pillars of the manifesto is national unity.
The coalition government brings at least the seeds, and I am seeing the signs, embryonic they be, that we are going to develop into a mighty nation as a result of all those revenues and national unity. This manifesto that we are launching this morning is but a statement of principles as to our commitment, what we're going to do, an adumbration of the projects and the programs. And we have them in every sphere of activity that the government must indulge in. Our governance program, which I am acutely aware of, would include constitutional reform, fiscal governance, enhancement of our public procurement arrangements, which is very good even at present, eradication of financial fraud and corruption, and even right up to enhancing human rights and widening those. Those are fundamentals to enjoying the good life. And then, of course, another area that I have interest in is security. Under that program, we will continue the security sector reforms that we have started that have seen a decline in serious crime rates and homicide rates.
President Granger said everything promised in the manifesto will be produced and delivered by his government.